Dream of Houseki No Kuni. We're good to go, we're good to go, we're good to go. So yes, actually have returned to actually cover chapters, well, no, actually not chapters, just say volume 2 of Houseki no Kuni. And as we know, volume 1 actually was quite it was quite an interesting one. It was just as the chapters went on, you kind of realized, oh shit, life is suffering in this in this manga. I was quite the shocked. I mean, out of 10 times when it kind of gets to the suffering part of the manga, it's actually like midway through, but this one just went, yeah, life as jewels aren't that great. I was like, hey. I guess also kind of ended on Phos becoming a small, like, little creature as well. It also happened. To find out what's going to happen there, actually, how this whole entire thing is resolved. So anyway, it's actually put on Twitter, actually gone live. If I remember to actually have 2 Twitter things, I didn't do it because I'm a fool. Right, I need that one. Need that one, need that one. Right. Where are we? What are we doing? What's happening? That's the one I need. Thank God it's actually really close by. I was gonna say I really should in theory keep these close by, but I don't because I'm a fool. Right, I need then. It's quite an interesting quote, but at the same time it's kind of like, man, it's just every single thing I read, it's just suffering. I'm like, bruh, I need happiness. Even the ones that I read that have a sense of happiness in them have a sense of sadness in them as well. I'm like, am I able to escape from this whole entire spiral? Right, and we're good to go. And we're good to go. So anyway, let's begin chapter 7. I actually hope I don't actually mispronounce any names today. I was trying to remember all the pronunciations of certain names. Because I didn't know, but they actually do have it's true. Oh man, for every like one you find, like, oh well, this is happy, like have like 10, like, oh my god. My heart just I just need to escape. Just not feel more sadness I'm already feeling currently. So, anyways, it's been in chapter 7, which is ventricosus. It looks nice though. At least you suffer, but it looks nice. So you kind of like, oh, at the same time. It's a very interesting kind of mood. Oh, it's a dream. That does not bode well, and I overslept. Oh, Sensei, you're awake. Jade, how long was I meditating? Almost an entire day. I see. I didn't mean to carry on so long. Thank you for always taking care of things. I'll hear the report now. Yes, Sensei. But first a Lunarian. God damn, I had that word like down to a T last stream. Is it Luania? No, you know what? We'll dispel this whole entire thing. Luarians, there we are, Luarians. For future references, Luarians. Lunarians, I missed the N. Lunarians. We'll dispel the whole entire, Yeah, the one thing I actually the benefit I had, I bought these all in one entire bundle. So I actually had the whole entire set for like, I believe £5, I think it cost me. From 1 to 5 when it was actually kind of in publication. Which is actually a good price. First Lunarians, two vessels appeared almost simultaneously around noon yesterday. One over the Keen wetlands and one above the school. Why didn't you wake me? Oh, well, we didn't have the chance. We dealt with both of them so quickly. I dealt with them. There's quite some distance between the Keen and wetlands and the school. It was no trouble. That's our bort. But it's very unusual to have so much to do all at once. I don't want you overworking yourself. I'm not overworking myself, Sensei. I assumed everyone is unharmed. Yes, after all After all was said and done. Good. Anything else? Let's see. Red Barrel Red Barrel would like you to take a look at the stainless of some new fabric. Uklas dropped part of the watch duty schedule for the coming months into the pond, and has requested more time. Very well. And you're in the presence of the great ruler of the Admirabilis race. I am Ventricosus. Nil before. I must say, the second panel was actually a massive mood. The second panel was a massive mood. It's like me every single day. Darn, I was hoping you'd shrink again. I was born and raised in the waters of your coast. This adorably petite size is my natural state. The Lunarians have taken my people and their beautiful shells away to the moon. They fatten us up on the sweet water and sand of the moon and turn us into mindless animals. My compatriots are still there, being kept as livestock. Does that not break your heart? Well, if it's true, I might sort of feel bad for you, but I don't know. Anyway, why me? It's true. Fos, you're talking to yourself. Oh yeah, Fos was saved, actually, I should say. Fos is also saved. You poor thing. How are you feeling? Don't strain yourself. Maybe the natural history assignment really was just too much for you. Neurosis ought to be treated quickly. Neurosis. Let's all play cards together tonight. Okay? Well. I'm the only one. Everybody thinks I'm sick in their head because I can understand you. How are you gonna make it up to me? What? What a surprise! I had no idea these things truly happened. I was already famous for being useless. Of all the gems here, why'd you have to eat me? Because your colour looked absolutely scrumptious. Folks, are you alright? No. Diamond, babe, how's it going? Nothing to worry about here. It's called. Fos is pretty much the mood, the character. I love how the little creature just called Diamond a babe. Legitimately just said babe out of nowhere. My, what a glorious country! Nothing but cuties everywhere I look. I mean, not look it, but I actually have a thing for the prickly type. Yeah, it's like the hottie with the long black hair, for example, or that red one that goes out at night. You met Cinnabar? But my goodness, the brains on that one. Knowing the habits of my species and deducing instantly that you had become a part of my shell. If not for that cutie, they may have never put you back to normal. Cinnabar saved me again. That's not good. That's bad. I understand. You don't want to look bad in front of your dreamboat. Oh, what's that mean? No, it's nothing like that. Cinnabar told me a secret. I think I'm the only other gem who knows it. I don't know why, but I don't want to think that loner would have just told anyone. See, I never had anyone depend on me before, so next time I absolutely have to be the one who does the saving. All right. It's time to get serious. I shall join you. You can do some sightseeing or something. Allow me to take you apart and reassemble you. Why? No thanks. I must. It's just a little neurosis from the stress. It's stress. Jesus, can't say the word stress. Yeah, the more I think about it, it's very British. It's got very British English. I wonder if actually people know that. I wonder if people actually do realize there's actually a British English and all other English as well. It's just slightly different in some cases. It's really weird because you kind of notice it after a while. You're like, oh yeah. I noticed it a long while ago. I was like, oh yeah. Or people will question my competence. Take that. You want to get away from me? Doctor's orders. I'm meant to be obeyed. It's a really cool shot. A snail that eats stone. Yes, sensei. And it... That's gotta be my fault. I'm sorry, Cinnabar. It's all over. Oh, my. You're a sight for sore eyes. Something's wrong. I can't nibble on this one. Is this the snail? I see. Rule of the shellfish. Although our circumstances are different, seashells too are among the lustrous. You're welcome here. What do you intend to do now? I want you to become my bail. It wants to be your servant. That's what it says. I cannot comply with that request. It is vital that our relations be based on equality and friendship. I can tell that it thinks favorably of me, but you're the only one who can understand the sovereign's words. You will be the snail's companion as part of your natural history duties. Natural historian duties. Okay. Sensei, about Cinnabar. Is that empty, pointless job really the only way? I know Cinnabar might be dangerous, but this is such a waste of talent. Besides, Cinnabar has saved me from my own incompetence twice now. Isn't there any other... Forgive me. I do not have a solution to this problem yet. Besides, the night patrol was Cinnabar's own idea. I told Cinnabar time and time again that staying alive is all I expect of the child. The poor thing is too wise and too kind to merely sit and breathe as time marches on. In the end, Cinnabar came up with the night patrol assignment. I don't have the heart to take it away, but as a result, the child is trapped in the night. It is my own resolution and ignorance that brought us about. He's a random UFO. Wait, really? Jesus Christ! Everyone's had an eventful day besides me. That's an interesting story to tell one day. By the way, I saw a UFO. Do UFOs go around this time of the year? That's the real question. Do they actually have a... Do they actually have a legitimate, like, day of the year they just pass over and no one realizes? It's like the UFO day. Man, you actually might... You might have seen the plane that might have accidentally kind of blown one of its engines, or UFO. Maybe the latter is more probable, to be honest. But yeah, damn, that's interesting thing. Well, it might have just been a UFO then. Planes, you can't really see a plane that big, that far away. Aliens are coming. Great. We don't have the Avengers in this world though. Well, I guess the dual Avengers. So we can't really do very much. We're kind of stuffed. I guess they did actually technically destroy the world and actually started it again, and actually then the duels came back. So it might just work out. Who knows? Please wait a while longer for the solution. We are too complex to merely live, but fortunately we are also blessed with an overabundance of time. Though it can be frustrating to have to be patient to do things in such a roundabout way, but if you want to be ready to help Cinnabar when the time comes, you must fulfill your own obligations. You just sit there like, well, shit. You might just be the only person in the world actually legitimately just see a UFO though. Just remember that. You might just be the only dude in the world that actually ever saw a UFO. You might be on one of those documentaries like one day on the Natural History Channel. I saw that UFO. It was huge. Man. I don't think I can find anything for Cinnabar. Not in this land. Let's go to the beach. Closer. Almost there. Cease desist. So what are you saying? Just play your cares away. So what are you saying? Just play your cares away, stupid. I meant to say no such thing. With my new celibate figure, I've regained my mind and my memories. The beach leads to the ocean, my backyard, where you will find creatures that look remarkably like you. That look like us? There is such a thing? I suspect they may provide you with a clue. It is a 2-in-1 deal. You can compose your natural history and gladden your heart. Act now and I'll throw in a lovable little guide. Honestly, the art is really good. It as I said last stream, it's got a very kind of cinematic feel to it. Even the lighting has. You can tell what the lighting is. Lighting's not that kind of lighting's not always that important. But you actually can inferably tell where the sun is in every single panel. It's actually really goddamn cool. It's actually like lighting, then goddamn, this whole entire manga actually be a dreamland, essentially. Cause I like lighting a lot. It's always kind of like, oh no, the lighting's there. Lighting's cool. It's actually in the sensei's actual kind of room. The lighting actually kind of pierces through really well. It's really kind of cool. Oh, look at me. The snail is feeling sorry for me. Thanks, Lord Stinky Grossness. That's Lord Ventricosus. We're not allowed to go into the ocean, but oh well. I'm useless anyway. I might as well take the risk. Chapter 7 end. Chapter 8 ocean. Good morning. See, just in that panel, you can actually just tell like where the lighting is and where the lighting isn't. I mean, it's very obvious because parts are actually darkened and other parts aren't. But at the same time, it's actually kind of cool. Yeah, I noticed that. Like it's kind of cool. I do actually kind of appreciate when stuff like this happens. I don't know why. I always kind of like cinematic kind of paneling. Again, the only person I know that does it right now is Fujimoto for Chainsaw Man, and also then Fire Punch. I guess does Murata do it as well for One Punch Man? I think. I can't tell. Kind of, I guess. It's kind of very similar. Oh, class, you're up early. Sorry to bother you when you're so busy. I was hoping to go into the pond. Is that all right? Let's get some salt-proof resin on you so your powder doesn't come off. Thanks for telling me before jumping in. Last summer was so hot we didn't get a good crop of powder blossom berries. But apparently the winter was cold, so we managed to get plenty of resin. Wow, really? You're still looking for the papers you dropped in the pond during the snail fiasco. I think the jellyfish have eaten them by now, but just in case, I hate to waste paper. You're so responsible. You think so? It's been so peaceful these last 2 days. The light is delicious. I suppose that's because Sensei is awake. See, it's just kind of cool. Like, it's just the paneling is so goddamn awesome. It's got a It doesn't feel like you're reading something. It feels like you actually can inferably tell your mind does the whole entire picture of actually kind of knowing how things move in the world. Like, in essence, you're kind of given like the 50% of it, but your brain fills in the rest of it because the way it's composed allows you to actually kind of do that. It's rare when you kind of see that often. He's been restless lately, with the two Lunarian invasions that one day. In the 2,173 years I've been around, they've come an average of once every 3 days in clear weather. I wonder if something's changed. We're not as bright as we look. We're not sensitive like the plants. We don't notice how hot it is in the summer or cold in the winter. We can't sense danger like the insects. Do you think we have our immortality to blame for that? It's thanks to it that we don't have to be scared for scared of a little change. I'm a little scared. I break more easily than everyone else. By the way, the resin. Yeah, about that. I can't find it. It was right here yesterday. That's so weird. What? Eek. Red barrel. Have you seen the new suit I made? I thought I'd get up early to add the finishing touches, but it's gone. And Sensei even gave me an extra day to finish it. I'm in so much trouble. New suit? You mean the sturdy uniform? Would I know if I saw it? Of course. I made the contours. There we are, contours. Prettier by taking the shoulders in a full percent. And I made the gloves easier to get on and off. Would I know that? Oh, and the tag's different. You've been layering that since yesterday. Hurry up, peasant. Just hold on. If I go in now, my powder will come off. It won't be able to stand the sight of me. Did the stream just die for a second there? Yeah, it's true. I've always kind of thought that, like, whenever, because I don't know if it's monthly, isn't it? Houseki, was it weekly? So I mean, just to be able to compose that in a month is actually pretty damn impressive. Essentially, even the mangaka actually has to kind of fill in the rest. Like, in essence, when you compose a shot, you've got to actually fill in the whole entire thing. So it's actually kind of one of those things that even as we're doing, so is the mangaka as well. At the same time, so it's actually really impressive. And it's not good to soak in salt water. It takes a certain amount of preparation to go deep sea diving. Deep sea, eh? Do you have sense permission? Red barrel. Maybe I should make this less puffy. Do that later, you darn fashion nut. I won't allow it. But it will help with my natural history. It would be one thing if you had already completed your survey of the hills, but I have yet to receive a single report. I kept my mouth shut because I wanted to let you do things your way, but now I'm telling you to start with what is in front of you. Finish my survey of the hills? But this is me we're talking about. It could take years. What if something happens in Cinnabar before I'm done? What's up? Why the weird noises? Oh well. Your hills don't appear to have much nutritional value. My stamina is failing. Oh yeah? Animals can't survive on just light. They need food too, huh? Quite so. And different animals require different... Your Majesty. Oops, I must have dozed off. My stamina is falling. Don't be so confusing. I thought you were doing that death thing. But then again, I don't really get the whole death business. You ate me, but I came back. What is death? Is it like when someone's really sleepy, or like they can't move or something? Intriguing question. I suppose it means to no longer be. But even if you can't see them, they're still somewhere, right? No, they're not anywhere, and they will never be found. Wow. Oh, so it is monthly, right? I get you. So I say I could just want to do a weekly or monthly. So yeah, even so, it's still a lot to actually kind of do in a month, because normal paneling is kind of just like a normal panel, but here you actually have to you're actually doing a lot. It's doing a lot more. Not to actually kind of diminish the rest of people doing it, but I'm just saying, like, in essence, how it's kind of done here, it feels like it's emotion in an image. And they won't hear me if I call. Then if you call them by name, once someone is dead, they don't even know who they are anymore. However, in exchange for taking everything away, death gives life value. It's not such a terrible thing, but it's still kind of sad, indeed. But it's unavoidable. I wasn't lying when I said there were creatures like you in the sea. The truth is, I was hoping to see my home. I was prepared never to return. But now that I'm so close, it's all I can think about. No matter how much has been taken, how ravaged it's been, even with no one left, I can't help but want to see it. Are you quite sure? What choice do I have? And Sensei told me to start start with what's in front of me. I care about Cinnabar. I care about you. I care about you too, Your Majesty. You're too weak to make it in there on your own. Indeed. That's such a cool shot. I guess because there's a sense of mortality to them as well. That's the thing. They're not entirely kind of immortal, I guess. It's the best way to describe it. They're not entirely immortal because they technically have the sense of like they can break, and also then the personalities kind of shine through. Pardon the pun. Oh, it's actually a double page spread. Hold up. No, wait, what? Hold, no. Wait a second. Nope. There we go. Oh no. There we go. Did it. Double page spread. How far is it to your home, Your Majesty? Not far at all. More importantly, it is my understanding that you are extraordinarily fragile. If the waves dash you to pieces, you may not be able to return home. I guess that's okay. It is? Yeah, it is. It's true that Cinnabar told me that secret. My promise wasn't all my idea. It's stupid of me to let it weigh me down, but I can't go back now. I can't forget and I can't disappear. All I can do is go on. So hey, those creatures that look like us, do they have death? Damn. I would say so as well, to be honest. Granted, I need to read probably a lot more to actually kind of gather a complete opinion, but yeah, the contrasting is actually kind of really goddamn good. There's a lot more to the scene, I'd say. Yes, we do. A beautiful shell is merely a garment. Our true bodies are made of only of flesh. Ergo, they rot away and we die, leaving not a trace. Let us make haste. Chapter 8 end. Whew. My front was died. Spirit, chapter 9, Spirit, Flesh and Bone. Ah, the memories. We are close. This scent this scent at least remains unchanged. It is the same as it was before the Lunarians appeared. Is something the matter? Let's go. You won't be able to go any further once the sun goes down. Is that not so? Speaking. What are you? What am I? I am I. But you said that totally disgusting thing you called adorable was your true form. This is my true form. This is my true form. I can take this shape when I'm nearly home. Does it not closely resemble your kind? Yeah, it does. But it's so bouncy. You have so many legs and so many frills. We're not nearly so, you know. Vulgar? Silence. And those water sacs are really scary. What are they? These are especially valuable and cherished part of the body. Extol them. Phew, that was a shock to the system. So what are you, a kind of jellyfish? Don't be so absurd. My people are far sexier than jellyfish. Oh really? Wow, I don't see it. Well, whatever. I'm just glad you can swim on your own now. Yes, you may throw that away now. Huh? Is this burdensome? Is it burdensome? Is it not? Oh, this? No, I can't throw it away. We're taught to take good care of things, and I'm already sneaking out. If I don't bring this back, I'll be in serious trouble. But hey, why do we look so much alike? I don't know all the details myself, so why do you suppose that is? You are supposed to be writing a natural history. Make a hypothesis. Ugh, now you're talking like sensei. Let me think. The jellyfish were so stunned by our beauty that they all inherently wished to be like us. Enough of the jellyfish. I know, the sea slugs were so jealous of our cuteness. You've never experienced much discipline, have you? Come on, Your Majesty. You may not know the details, but you do know something. Tell me. You are oddly perceptive at times. You give me the strangest feeling that you have potential. I can see how you give. I can see how you give that hottie so much trouble. Very well then. According to our legend, this planet was once home to creatures known as humans. They tenaciously survived on our land through the fifth break-off. When the sixth came, they fled at last to the ocean. They divided into 3 parts: spirits, flesh, and bone. Whoa! The impact from going into the ocean split them into 3 parts, but they were still alive. Nice work, humans. I didn't think animals could do that. Oh no, not like that. It only sounds that way because I was being dramatic, but please understand, the nuance I was going for is that they survive by gradually metamorphosizing into 3 different types. Tradition has it that my race, the admirabilis in the flesh, we have inherited their unique ability to weave a tapestry of knowledge through careful repetition, the cycle of reproduction and death. Meanwhile, the bone, in a pact with a different life form, gaining the ability to exist through long spans of time and return to land. That's just like... This is merely the hazy origin story handed down by my people. I do not know the truth of it, but it sounds a lot like our origin story. Yes, it had such a presentiment. Why? Because it's why? Because it's also said that in order to gain a pure new land and regain its former glory, the spirit wanders in the quest to reclaim its flesh and bone, just as they do. The spirit, the Lunarians, are doing what they do because they want to go back to being humans. Is that what you're saying? I do not know. We possess our own minds. I believe it is much too late to turn back on the path we have taken. Their thoughts are not our thoughts. They are too dreadful to understand. As you say, we have no choice but to move forward. We must fight for ourselves and our people. But why? Why do we have to fight? If what you're saying is true, then the spirit was part of our people too. We're all one, right? Who can say? When I was on the moon, what I felt is that while the Lunarians have no particular enemy, they take pleasure in war, and their thirst for battle is never satisfied. They have a vague suspicion their unfocused relentlessness is this because this is the sort of creatures humans were. In that case, they think we've changed for the better. We can work things out with or without them. Yes, you may be right. We have arrived. That was very interesting. I'm exhausted. Not far, you said. The sun is setting. I almost didn't make it. Still, this is your home. There's nothing here. Oh? That isn't for me. I can't move. I'm gonna lie down. Let me know when you're ready to go back. Just as you care about cinema. I too have someone I care about. Forgive me. I guess it's actually... yeah. Uh-oh. Well. I guess so. Is it the blend of both? Kind of. This in exchange for aculetus. Chapter 9 end. Chapter 10 homecoming. Oh, Fos. I've heard everyone yelled at you because you wanted to go research the ocean. I'll help you talk to Sensei, so cheer up, okay? Don't sulk, it's not like you... Oh. Any luck? No. Please don't tell me that idiot actually went to the ocean. Why this sudden obsession anyway? It's strange now that I think about it. I forgot to wipe off all that resin. It is too soon to jump to conclusions. We still only looked inside the school. Yeah, maybe. Fos had a change of heart and is now working away on the natural history. Yeah, no. I'll go check outside. Dear, you're too trusting. You're too skeptical. I have an idea. Can't help you. I thought I told you we're better off without that useless idiot. Or useless dolt. But it's just so weird. Why does someone need to go to the ocean? It's like Fos is desperately trying to find something that doesn't exist in the hills. It's like, yeah. Like your heart. If you don't cut that out, like your heart, if you don't cut that out. Anyway, help us look, okay, Cinnabar? I never asked you. That's absurd. Bring you another one? That wasn't our agreement. First you will restore my countryman to his senses. Fos is worth at least that much. Alright. But they are no fools. The same trick won't work twice. If we were to use Fos as bait, yes, that solitary gem with the keen powers of observation, we may catch Cinnabar. No, Fos is the best I can do. They already suspect me, even if I were to go back. Man, poor Fos. Oh, damn. Your Majesty, food. How cute. Aculetus. Aculetus? Oh, damn. Yes, ma'am. A delicious smell woke me up, and look what we have here. Not only am I right by home, but you are here too, dear sister. Am I lucky or what? You can do nothing more than eat and fight. My fool of a brother. Well, you're so much tougher than when I last saw you. I don't know what's going on, but let's get out of here quick. The Lunarians break easy, but they're fast and clever. Word's probably already gotten back to the moon that we've escaped. There'd be here any... Is that a bone person? Man, it's falling apart. But that's actually a pretty colour, just like the western shallows. I bet the Lunarians would love it. Oh, I get it. You used that little rock to rescue me, didn't you? And look at that, the Lunarians didn't get you. Talk about good luck. This is probably our last chance to save our mother and father and the others from the livestock gig. Come to think of it, you're the only one who kept her senses on the moon. It must have been tough making all this happen. All on your own. No fair, Your Majesty. And I've heard that, I can't get mad at you. So you don't care if we use you as a bargaining chip? I guess if you're immortal, these things don't bother you. You may never make it. You may never make. Yeah. You may never make it back home. In exchange, don't let them get Cinnabar. Okay. I promise. You're sure? Yeah. I forgive you. I mean, I don't have the energy to fight back. I never think of such a good way to save my friends. So what am I going to do? What have I been doing in my life? I'm 300 years old today. I bet you're way younger than me. I'm really impressed. Huh? You're so soft. So you can touch without melting me. Sister, we must change as well, or we're no better than the Lyrians. Let's go home. Watch for any changes in the tide. Yes, Sensei. I think it's kind of interesting, to be honest, because they kind of are like a dichotomy of each other, which actually is kind of interesting. It's not my business. It's not like my problem. It's not my problem. It's not my fault. The sea didn't have any good jobs for you. Sorry. Starting tomorrow, I'm going to try harder, so forgive me. No. You're so strong. I knew you'd say that. Get to 10 and... Yeah, tell me about it. Got dragged into the ocean. Kind of thought, oh yeah, you know what, I'm going to save someone. Oh no, I was captured instead. Almost kind of died, I guess, as well. That was also the thing. Lost my legs. Lost half my face. And now, yeah, I just realised now I've got to actually step up. It's a whole entire vibe check, literally, in one day on a birthday. Get 11 new legs. Next time, I'll save you. It's the middle of the night and we're still looking. We're not used to searching the ocean. Everyone is exhausted. The Lunarians might be back tomorrow, but we're at our limit. Seriously, where did you go, Fos? Oops, that was close. Who did it? Who left this in the middle of the room? Sorry about that. The medical office must be kept neat. Ugh, what is this thing? I think the Sea King gave it to me. Sea King? That slug? Why? I don't know. Rutile. I lost my legs. Can anything be done? Rutile. Is it Rutil? So here you are. I found Fos. What? Sensei. I was just applying the paste. Hey Jade, do something. All hands retreat. You're heartless self-defender. Sensei's gonna drag a report out of somebody. You're coming with us too. But if you fall apart, who will put you back together? In that case, Fos, take this hit for the team. Wait. You. Numbskull! I'm sorry. I'm not used to coughing. It's not used to coughing, it's not used to shouting just yet. The sea was really scary. I'll hear your report tomorrow. Starting tomorrow, I'm gonna work harder. After that, your work as a natural historian will be over. Now then, I finally got most of you back together. But what to do about those legs? Well, the short answer is, to have to use those things. In the event of one of us loses a body part, we can replace it with inclusionless materials of similar quality. However, I haven't been able to scrounge up enough materials similar to yours to create two legs. I talked over Sensei. The exterior of these spines is more fragile than you are, but the inside is full of agate, a variety of quartz with a hardness of 7. It won't be the nearest job, but if I combine it with what I have, it should bring you closer to your hardness, and I believe it won't put too much strain on. Voice, are you listening? I'm listening, but I'm still kind of traumatized about losing my job, so I couldn't hear you. Please listen to me. Sensei only called off the natural history out of concern for you. You are the youngest after all. Besides, every time you do anything, you drive the rest of us to breaking point. Actually, that's probably the main reason. Yeah, probably. I'm so guilty about it. All I can do is hide behind my defiance. Here, I have one last job for you as a natural historian. This washed up onto shore with you. Can you remember what it is? I'm a little nervous about attaching it to you. A giant seashell. Oh, now that you've mentioned it, seashells do sometimes turn to agate? Agate? Is it agate? In that case, can these really be my legs? Will they work? I can attach them, but whether or not they work is another matter. Whether or not they move depends on the inclusions inside you, whether or not they like this new home. Slowly now. They're stumps. It's like I'm wearing fancy wooden stumps. They're made of stone. They're good, eh? Well, just take it nice and easy with your rehab, and it'll work soon enough. You'll be fine. I'll help when I'm not working. I can't blame you for being impatient. Thanks, Red, Ook, and... Oh, this should go without saying, but you lost a good chunk of your memories for your legs. They do make up a third of your entire body after all. You just need a little bit of sun to eat. Your inclusions will cheer up too. I know, I'll make you some cute pajamas. And Rutal's right over there if you need help. You've earned it, Rutal. I'm sorry. It's Jade. Don't worry about it. See you later. Now that I look at it, that's a weird pattern. Move. I'm right back to where I started. No, I'm farther away. I'm such a... No, stop it. Quit whining. They work, I did it! Oh, you sneaky little inclusions of mine. I just love that about you. I really worried for a while there. I'm afraid to sit down. So I'll take a walk. Rutal's a mood. Just in there. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. It's actually quite interesting that if you lose parts of your body, you actually lose the memories as well. So I guess she probably lost like a good 100 or so years of her life in that event, really. But yeah, it's actually kind of interesting that they do lose memories when they actually kind of lose their body parts as well. I can't take it anymore. I'm falling asleep. I'm sleepy too, you know. Your face never shows anything empty. Well, rest in shifts. Oh, mad you lost? Someone just ran by. Really, really fast. With 11 new legs and to 12 yellow diamond. Naughty. Yellow, I'm back from reporting. Oh, is it Zychron? Well done. Oh, Sensei. That was fast. Uh-oh. It's alright, Rutal. Oh, excuse me. Sorry to trouble you, Yellow Diamond. It's no trouble. You were up all night for great foes for construction, weren't you? Get some sleep. I said enough. Zychron's neck's broken by an arrow and leg injury from crashing into you. Am I right? Yeah, you really know how to call it. That's Zychron for you. The damage was kept to a minimum. That's a skilled gem for being the second youngest. No, Zychron's an idiot. Why try to shield me? Out of respect for you, of course. But everyone I've ever partnered with has been taken to the moon. Green diamond, ruby, sapphire, pink topaz. I don't deserve anyone's respect. All I'm good at is running away, and I'm the oldest at 3,597. I can't even remember what we're fighting for anymore. It looks like we'll all be getting some rest. We'll have to get ready to hibernate soon. Yes. Ah! Oh. Elder Yellow. Hi. Dear, bought. I thought you were bought lightning. Oh well, what's the rush? I'm looking for foes. We all thought those needle eggs weren't working yet, but we can't find that slippery gem anywhere. What? Not again? I don't ask, but could you help me? Want it's taken care of while the rain is keeping the Larians away. You go west, dear, and Bort, you take the east. Thanks. I'll search the northern swamp. Foes. Yellow. For crying out loud. You had me worried. Whoa, hey, are you running away from me? I'm not honest. I got these new legs, right? And they just move so fast, I can't stop where I want to. What do I do? What? That's ridiculous. Ah! Okay. Man, imagine actually getting new legs and just go, woo! Across the whole entire thing. Reminds you of putting like sensitivity up to like 100 on a computer and actually just watching your characters like just whiz by. Try again. This time I'll stop you for sure. Ah. But Yellow, if I crash into you, you won't trust me. Really? Okay, you said so. So don't break me, okay? You shouldn't underestimate your elders. Got it? Wow, those are really unique. Oh, that's pretty unique. Is that patterned Alatir? Quartz Alatir is 32. It doesn't have cleavage. I'm happy for you. I didn't know there was a rock. I didn't know there was a rock there. Sorry. I've gotten to the point where I can control them to an extent, but perhaps because of that drastic form of treatment, legs are now furiously fast. What do you suppose is causing it? It may be that the inclusions always had the power, but can never manifest it because of the brittle body of their host, and now all their pent-up energy has exploded. You hear that? My potential. I don't know if I'll call it potential. You really are a lucky gem. In that case, Sensei, I want to use my newfound leg powers to fight the Larians. Or would you let this new asset go to waste? Don't get carried away. The ability to run away isn't going to be in any battles. If you're going to fight, you'll need a new partner. It'll be a pretty big job covering you, folks. Yellow, of the glorious Diamond family, huh? You can shield me with your brilliant. I have Zychron. Right, Zyrocon? I'm younger and perkier than stupid old Zyrocon. Well, excuse me for being so lifeless. Anyway, I'm not confident I could handle the responsibility of watching you all by myself. Then I'll join you and Zyrocron, and we'll be a trio. What do you say? It's hard to get into the right rhythm with 3 people. They have to at least be in the same family. We can work it out. Obsidian. Yes, Sensei? Give me your lightest sword. Sensei? Are you serious? Here it is. Finally. Expected, your legs are the only part of you that have changed. Changed. I'll train hard every day. I would prefer if you're not deliberately shattering yourself on a daily basis. Please, I've always thought it strange. You know you're not cut out for battle. Why are you so determined to fight? What? Well, duh. Because I love you, Sensei, and I want to help. Huh? That's how everyone feels, isn't it? What other reason is there? Say something, Brutal Yellow. No, you're right. Photos is right, it's true. We do. We all do feel that way. Don't Brutal. Even those of us who are on the moon now, they all love Sensei too, and always have. They can't fight, so we'll have to fight extra hard for them. I knew I'd get Elder Yellow. I bet it would be fun to pair up with you. You're so full of surprises. Then I told you I can't. Anyway, you still can't go into battle. For now, you may assist Amethyst on patrol. Really? Of course, Amethyst. Good idea. I'll put in a good word for you. Yay! One more thing. Since you're here, you'll give me a report on. You'll give me your report on the ocean. Oh yes, Sensei. The ocean is big and vast. Sensei, when Fo's legs were lost, one third of the gem's embedded memories was lost with them. I see. You may report as your memory permits. Humans. Humans? Yes, humans. Uh-oh. Oh, it's Circron, right. Alright, so that's the thing. The Z always gets me sometimes because I never know it's actually an S or a Z. It's a really strange letter because it can in theory be either one or it could be one or the other. It's really annoying. So Yellow Diamond End. Chapter 13, Twin Crystals. Long ago, humans. I'm sorry, that's all I can remember. Very well. Sensei was acting kind of weird. Yeah, he was probably just annoyed because Foes couldn't remember what happened under the sea. You think so? Yeah, that's all it is. Anyway, Foes, you're lucky that your legs are working and they're so much faster. Because if you can't go back to the way you were, your only other option is to get better. Good work, everyone. There you are. Amethyst. Hold on a sec. Yellow, can I help you? I am at your mercy. And there you have it. We're going to test Foes' newfound speed by teaming you up. Sensei's orders. What? What? Okay, Foes, your legs are fast now. How's the rest of you? Pretty much the same. Alright, that's tough. Ame here is great with a sword. This could be a good opportunity for you to learn. You got it. Oh, I get it. It's too dangerous to throw Foes into the field with only one partner, and it's hard to get 3 people into a good rhythm together. That's why you're testing Foes with the Amethyst twins, because we act as one. I know that twin crystals can touch each other without breaking, but that still freaks me out. We've never really spoken, have we, Foes? I'm Amethyst 84, and I'm Amethyst 33. Nice to meet you. Uh-huh, that sounds stressing me out. I would like to request a transfer. Don't be picky, rookie. At last. We're going to battle. I can feel it. I'm getting closer. See, I like how the paneling actually kind of works. The paneling, because the end of the frame isn't the end of the frame. It can still carry on off. Which actually is still really kind of cool. Time for the meeting. We have one every morning, so hurry up. Your sword. Oh, you made it, Sensei. You made it. Sentinel's not here yet. The odds of a Lunarian attack today are 11.4%. The skies will be mostly clear. Clouds will gather temporarily in the afternoon, but there is no rainfall in the forecast. The most likely site for a Lunarian sighting today is the White Hill. Dear Boar, I want you there. Yellow and Circron you will be patrolling the area. The rest of you follow the schedule. And Amethyst and Phos, I want you to keep watch over the western plateau. See those clouds? The Larian's black spots. You should shop at about that height. Circron. I don't think we'll miss it unless something really unusual happens, but just up a little. It's okay. Ah, snow butterfly. Winter's almost here. Ah, jellyfish. I take it back to the water. What? Checking in. Nothing unusual, I think. Yeah. So, how was our first day? I'm making the rounds. Mental fatigue due to excess strain on the nerves. Extended rest period required. I see. You're in fine health. Quack. Phos. You're in the blue forest tomorrow. We'll be walking farther, so go to bed early. So for today, Rutal asked us to gather some powder blossom berries while we're out. What? While we're on watch? That's crazy. Curses, I guess my quiet comment really didn't go unnoticed. I get this kind of work all the time. Yeah, you just go ahead and relax. Right. I just learned so much in the 3 days on guard duty. Good, no one's onto me. They don't know that I'm just too tired to move. I guess a little change like this is it going to magically make everything better? Sword practice? Want to try it? Yeah. You know, I want to practice that thing where you draw the sword out like swish, and then you throw the sheath away like blah. It's so cool. Yeah. That's it. It looks like a real fight. Will have to come first. Ooh! Can't be the end, can it? That is the end. That's the end of the volume. So land the fashion. Phew, all done. It's nice to wear these myself, but I sure would like to put them on someone and see how they look. But no one's around at this time of day. Sensei, hold it right there. Oh, Jade, model for me. How are you going to get it on that head? You have to. Oh, I like it. Now relax. Strike a lovely pose and smile. Huh? What's wrong? Phos, perfect timing. Need a model? Please. Okay. Still, too posed. Shut up. Oh, the secret winner of the Sexiest Legs Award has arrived. You need a model? I won't do it. Which is it? Pointlessly erotic, raunchy. Never mind. I'll just wait for my top model dear. Rude. There we are. I guess we'll kind of read the translation notes quickly. So, ventricosus and Aquiletus, page 80. The name of these two creatures come from Latin. Ventricosus, the ruler of the Admirabilis race, has a name that fittingly means corporal of the flesh. Aquiletus means prickly or barbed, which explains his taste in shell fashion. The reader may reasonably assume that the name Admirabilis is also Latin, and it means admirable or astonishing. Elder Yellow. This title is not meant to imply that Yellow Diamond is, for example, a sort of village elder. It is simply used as a term of respect for Yellow's diamond age. As the eldest of the gem family. 84 and 33. The amethyst twins must have been formed by a process similar to crystal twining, which occurs when two crystals share some of their crystal lattice. There are a few different ways that twinning can occur. Twining or twinning? I guess it would be twinning or twining can occur, and the one that allows the most independence for each twin is Japan law twinning. In this type of twinning, the crystals grow at an angle of 84 degrees and 33 minutes. Incidentally, this particular angle allows the crystals to form a heart shape. And there we are. That is volume 2. Yeah, very interesting, to be honest. My neck's really that's better. My neck was really tense. It's a very interesting volume because it kind of does in theory delve into it mostly does in theory delve into, again, the purpose these characters do in theory have in this world. And I guess it is slowly changing as time goes on. I do like how they did in theory give Phos kind of the dichotomy of Phos' character. At the same time, it's one of those things, it's still early days, but it's actually nice to actually have a character this early on to actually kind of say, okay, now I understand my own flaws. I've lost a massive part of myself. I actually have to get better. So I do actually kind of appreciate it, because it actually is a kind of really good use of like the character. So I do actually kind of appreciate that they actually did in theory delve more into Phos' character and actual Phos' purpose into this whole entire world, and the promise that Phos has actually made to Cinnabar as well. It's one of those things that kind of doesn't very correlate to each other, actually kind of create this sense of character, or in Phos in general. So yeah, I mean, it's one of those things, it's a time will tell kind of idea what actually doesn't really take place when it comes to this whole entire thing. But I like what it's doing. It's doing quite a lot. I actually like the history behind it as well. Because we're kind of thrown into a very abstract world that we don't know ourselves. But I like how as time goes on, I know you must have seen a kind of a lot, to be honest. Kind of thrown into a world is actually kind of adapted and actually kind of developed without us actually kind of realizing in a way. So I like how as time goes on, you get to actually understand the information being told to us. You actually get to know the history of the whole entire world. It's not just thrown at you and that's about it. That's all you're gonna get. No, the little bit with the actual royalty will probably now kind of manifest itself into the world itself, which allows us to actually kind of see how this world truly was before this whole entire thing happened. And because of that, actually might in theory get some really interesting kind of plot ideas later on to the whole entire series. A lot more world building as well. And yeah, I like how this whole entire manga actually develops. It's developing quite well. It's doing it in such a way that it kind of feels organic to actually how the world would in theory work. We're kind of learning as Phos is learning in a way as well. It's not to the degree that everything is just kind of, it's not thrown at you. It's kind of organically told. It's told as you would actually understand the character in this world actually told as well. So yeah, I mean, it's a very interesting, very existential kind of manga in a way. It's doing a lot with how their characters do in theory see themselves. I actually do really like that because again, it's one of those things that they have developed beyond the sense of where humans were, but they still kind of possess that sense of humanity that does in theory kind of manifest in us, that we kind of do always wonder what we're doing on Earth, what's our purpose here. So it does in theory kind of carry the flaws that we have. It kind of carries that sense of like personality as well. I actually kind of appreciate that. Like in essence, you don't ever see that they have developed beyond us kind of completely. There's still some of us still in there in a way. Yeah, essentially. There's a little bit more to Phos as well. But yeah, I mean, it's a very interesting manga. I actually do really like it. The paneling is fantastic. It's just really nice to look at. So yeah, I mean, we'll continue volume 3 next time. So yeah, with all that said, I've indeed been the driver. If you have enjoyed this whole entire stream as a whole on Twitch, then do leave a follow on Twitch. If you have enjoyed this whole entire stream as a whole on YouTube, then doing free, leave a like on YouTube. If you have enjoyed the whole entire stream and doing free, leave a sub on YouTube because indeed it's been quite a bit. If you have enjoyed this whole entire stream, it's a bit longer, then do indeed leave a follow on Twitter. Or join my Discord as well. Both will tell you when new streams are live and new streams I do as well. But until next time, some more Houseki No Kuni. See you guys later. Bye for now.